The dark days of the offseason and the Dallas Cowboys are still running their mouths. You will not believe what a well-respected Dallas Cowboy DeMarcus Lawrence had to say about the Eagles and Cowboys this upcoming season. What is going on, everybody? Welcome into A to Z Philly, your number one home for Eagles coverage. Hit the like button if you enjoy the show. Be sure to subscribe and also ring that bell down below. That way you don't miss any of the coverage. RB back, bringing you another one from the link. And man, oh man, we need to dissect some comments from DeMarcus Lawrence because the Cowboys, you know, whether it's their players, their fans, or organization, they just never stop talking, man. They never shut up. And man, we need to talk about what he had to say. So we'll get into all that, and we'll also look at one of the Eagles rookies who, once again, is just showing so much promise. And, you know, I'm telling you, it's time to buy some stock. But before we get into that, shout out to our sponsor of today's video, BetMGM. Enjoy all your favorite sports like never before at BetMGM. Sign up using code ATOZPA and receive up to $1,000 back in bonus bets if you don't win your first bet. When you register with BetMGM, you'll get instant access to a variety of parlay selection features, live betting options, player props, and daily boosted odds specials. And with BetMGM at your fingertips, every play and every game matter more than ever. Find out why BetMGM is the king of sportsbooks. Sign up today with bonus code ATOZPA and get up to $1,000 back in bonus bets. If you don't win your first bet, visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. 21 years of age or older to wager. Pennsylvania only. New customer offer. Bonus bets expire 7 days from issuance. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. All right, man. Let's start off on a good note. Before we get to the rant, man, let's start off with our guy, Nolan Smith. Now, if you've been watching this show the last couple of weeks, a lot of things that we have looked at are about Nolan Smith, right? OTAs, all the footage, the camp with Von Miller, all of it. This guy is working, man. And let me tell you something. I really like him as a person already. And I can tell you right now for sure, he is going to be a fan favorite. He is going to be a guy that people just, you know, love because they understand the vibe of the city. And I'm already seeing flashes of that. But as a player, you know, I'm starting to really get hype about Nolan Smith. I'm telling you right now, buy stock on Nolan Smith while it's low, because this guy's going to be a household name. People will know about Nolan Smith. Here is a video that he put out, you know, of training the Pinnacle ATL. And it just shows him getting stronger, working on everything. And I know a lot of guys do this, but I don't know, man. The way this guy works, the things he said after he was drafted, it all kind of, you know, connects together. And this guy, he's going to be something, man. Let's look at this. He's out here, man. He's training for a heavyweight, man. He's out here getting ready to go. Nolan Smith, we know the explosiveness, you know, trying to keep his body in shape, not get injured. I don't know how much, you know, playing time he's going to get in his rookie year. Let me know what you think. Like, how many games will he play in? Could he possibly start a few games? I think he's going to be ready to go. This guy is a dog. I mean, that's why we call him the Georgia Bulldogs. No, he's actually a dog. Like, he works. He works, man. He's getting bigger, stronger, faster, getting his body acclimated to that NFL presence, because we talked about it before, man. He's going to have to definitely get a little bit bigger, you know, to avoid more injuries. But this guy's constantly working every day. He's at camps. He's learning from some of the best. And obviously he's in an Eagles locker room with vets who will teach him the right way to play, man. I'm excited about Nolan Smith. Buy your stock right now. But on the other hand, we got to talk, unfortunately, about the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys, once again, will not shut their mouth. Here's DeMarcus Lawrence, who was on a podcast, and he was talking about the Eagles and Cowboys this upcoming year. Now, again, DeMarcus Lawrence, well-respected, right? I think he's been in the Pro Bowl 3 times. He's done it for a long time. You know, solid player, man. And I have respect for him, but he's way off here. Here's what he said, quote, "I don't feel like there's a huge gap at all via Pro Football Talk. I feel like it comes down to certain details, not just the scheme, but also your locker room. I feel like through this time right now when we're headed to training camp that we made those adjustments. We learned those different things that we need to learn about our teammates so we can fully function the way we should there out on the field." What are you talking about? What are you talking about? First off, the Eagles have an exponentially better roster than the Dallas Cowboys. Howie Roseman has improved drastically this offseason. What have the Cowboys done this offseason? Please tell me, what have they done other than their draft picks? What have they done? Oh, they got Brandon Cooks. Whip-de-doo. Brandon Cooks will lead the Cowboys. He's the piece to put them over the top to get to the Super Bowl. You're right. You're right. Even though the quarterback comes up small at times, the running back situation, Zeke's out of there, right? Like, come on now. What is going on here? You don't feel like there's a huge gap? The Eagles are 10 times better than the Cowboys. Now, I really believe that the Philadelphia Eagles could be the first team finally since 2004 to repeat this year, because they've even gotten better and they just went to the Super Bowl. I think the Eagles could be the first team to repeat as division champs since 2004 and finally break the curse. But let me tell you something right now. If they do not, who's going to take over? It's not the stinking Cowboys, and it's not that damn, I don't even know if they're an organization anymore, the Washington Commanders. All right? It's going to be the New York Giants, the team that's actually trending upwards and, showed a lot of promise last year. The Cowboys will be relevant. They'll be average. They're going to be 9-8. They're going to be 10-7. And then they're going to either win the first playoff game or lose and get embarrassed again. It's what they do every single year. And I don't know why people continue to flock to this team like they're the greatest thing since sliced bread. I don't understand. If the Cowboys were never in the news and they didn't talk about them every day, I wouldn't care. This organization wouldn't have any impact on me. But it's their fans that consistently say, we're going to the Super Bowl. Let me tell you something. The Eagles are going to smack you this season. Usually it's 1-1, and maybe the Cowboys will sneak one of the games, right? Maybe they'll sneak it at home at AT&T. But let me tell you something. The Eagles are going to smack the Dallas Cowboys this year. The Cowboys haven't done anything to get really, really better and make themselves contenders. Like, okay, this team can compete. No. They have many issues. And to be honest, the Cowboys need a reset. That's my opinion as an outsider. Take it for what it is. The Philadelphia Eagles are better in all areas. What position do the Cowboys have an advantage over the Eagles in? Let me know that. Linebacker, maybe? Maybe that's the only one. What else? The Eagles are better. Quarterback, wide receiver, running back, maybe Pollard. All right, maybe that's another one that you could put up there in terms of a debate. Defense, I'm taking the Eagles all day, every day, twice on Sunday. What are we talking about here? D-Law knows what's coming, man. He knows what's coming this year, and I feel bad for him. The guy hasn't experienced any winning or even been close to it. He hasn't been close to it, and it's going to be so amusing. It's going to taste so good come September, October, November, when these Cowboy fans start off 4-0 or 3-1, and they're already talking about going to the Super Bowl. It's going to be hilarious because we know the result. So maybe this is just me up here talking my talk, but D-Law, man, it's always something, right? They do it to themselves. He didn't have to go out there and say that. He could have just said, both teams are going to be good, and, we'll see what happens. And we're going to have a good season. No, I don't feel like there's a huge gap. And then I don't even know what he's spewing out here. I mean, you have to have the talent. Of course, you have to have the locker room. The Eagles had one of the best locker rooms last year. They have a young leader. Nobody has an ego too big for themselves. I think you got it mixed up with the wrong team, man. But anyway, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think down below. Could the Eagles become the first team to repeat as division champs since 2004? What will the season matchup be this year between the Eagles and the Cowboys? Give me all your thoughts down below. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And with that being said, I will catch you all on the next one. Peace.